Were you wanting? Hold on, almost ready, almost ready. You're just gonna hold on.
I have a
Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to the Aku stream. Still working on possibly doing a rebranding, and by that I mean going to Aku Radio. I still got to look into that, make sure that's going to be available on everything that I need it for, and then I got to go through the process of actually like making up like a little logo thing and all that kind of shit. Okay, anyway, sorry, Reiko was saying something to me. So, we're gonna be playing Scarlet Hollow tonight. As you can see, I'm in the dark, got red lights. What? Hello? Yeah, people can hear me. Okay, Reika's saying she couldn't hear me. But as long as you guys can hear my voice, then everything's fine. All right, anyway, let's get into this game. I'm drinking tonight some wine. I've got some California Roots Red Blend. So far, not as good as most of the other wines from California Roots that I really like. So I'll be drinking that tonight. And trying to hope my voice holds out for reading all of this stuff, because this is going to be really reading intensive. Also, this music is very not spooky. You're not hearing anything. Did you check the sound on the video itself?
was watching it.
Okay. Alright, so we might be having audio issues. And by that, I mean you may not even be able to hear me say that we're having audio issues. Okay, Yeti microphone. Let me check it on my phone here real quick. Okay, do you know, is there music on your end, Rika? Rika. Okay. So it's an issue on Rika's end then, not on the stream, because I just confirmed stream is live and fine on my phone. All right, it's enough dilly-dallying with all of that. Let's get this music off and get over and into the game. Okay, music paused. And screen. There we are. There we go. Okay, move my keyboard out of the way so I can get my laptop over. And we'll play. So this is Scarlet Hollow episode 1. There's, I believe, 4 episodes out right now. And there's gonna be 3 more that are gonna be coming out before the whole story is complete. So it is still in early access because of that. Let's make this big. There we go. Alright, definitely we're gonna want to change our window to full screen. Okay. Skip. Your choices, transitions. I'm not really sure. Like, it is technically a visual novel, and I don't play a ton of them, so maybe Reika can help fill me in. I don't know what the skip thing is for unseen text or after choices. I don't know what that means, but might be important, so we might have to play with that in a little bit. Full visual overlay intensity. Oh shit, I just noticed the music's really fucking loud. No, hold on, I don't want to change it there. We'll change it on the capture card. There we go. I think that's better now. Okay, yeah, because I definitely don't want to be blown. Oh my god, I don't know. Music might be just loud in this game. Okay, so that's done. Back to preferences. Text speed, probably ramp that up. Auto forward time, I'm not entirely sure what all of that's meaning, so... And yeah, we'll definitely lower music a little bit at least. Okay, start. I think we're good then. Let's go ahead and get this started. So as long as this game goes well, I'm not sure if my character is male or female in this game. So we'll just go with Akure. And I live in the city of... Trying to fucking dox me. Shoakin. Oh, okay. He, him... Oh, it doesn't impact gameplay? They have a they, them? That's cool. I've actually never seen this symbol before. It looks kind of like a engagement ring. I guess that's... Yeah, I guess that would be the correct symbol because if you... I guess if you were gender fluid, that's when you would combine the symbols, but this is like the ambiguity one. I would just go ahead and go with he, him. Alright, traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. So I get to select 2 traits. I can go for powerful build, strong and athletic, the pinnacle of fitness, an intimidating presence, tough as nails. Or I can do mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. I can talk to animals. Woof woof, woof woof woof, woof 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 woof, meow meow, bark bark, chirp. Street smart, know how to lie and when you're being lied to. Slick and convincing. I almost said conniving. No door can hold you. Keen eye, observant, picks up on vibes, understands others' perspectives. Book smart, well-read and rational, poses a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. And finally, caliente. Attractive and charming, a natural flirt. People want to either be with you or be you. Oh, I actually didn't read what the talk to animals was real quick. I was busy just counting the words. So you can talk to animals, animals can talk to you. It's a gift and a curse. Damn. Okay, so here are my thoughts. All of these sound really fucking good and important. like really, really good and important. I'm just not sure which ones I would want to use at all. Talk to animals is almost just begging to be taken. That sounds to me like there's going to be some really important stuff in this game that we will just have no idea about it unless we take talk to animals. That sounds like that's just going to add more characters to the game, because, you know, while at the same time, how the fuck did you even get this? Obviously there's magic in this world, right? And fucking become I was gonna say Nigel Thornberry, but no, it wasn't Nigel Thornberry. He couldn't talk to the animals. Okay, I'm thinking powerful build. I typically like to, you know, go for like max strength builds and stuff in games, and especially if I'm going to be playing as Akare here, powerful build I think would be really good. Keen Eye is also calling to me. That just kind of sounds like, you know, the detective sort of thing. Probably not going to go with mystical. Damn. Streets, both talk animals and street smart, especially since it says no door can hold you. These two just sound like they're going to open up so much gameplay. Powerful build sounds like it's going, powerful build and book smart sounds like they're going to help like keep me alive. Keen Eye and Hot sound like they're going to help me interact with other humans. And mystical is the one where I'm just like, I really got no fucking idea what this even means. It even says strange and unusual. Like, I got no fucking clue. So what to do? Reika, do you have anything? You have any idea? Like, did you not want to only watch?
Not gonna help. Have to fix yourself.
Okay, you are like helping to watch chat though, right? Too, if something happens there. Okay, okay. Just trying to figure out where we are with Rika there. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna cross off. I'm gonna cross off Book Smart as well. Cross this one off. I'm gonna cross off Street Smart. So I'm looking at Talk to Animals or Keen Eye. Talking to animals is also kind of weird. It sounds like it's gonna go for like a really weird story though, because that's super unusual just for any character to do typically. We're gonna go with Keen Eye, so I'll be the strong detective. It's kind of like what I like Akare to be anyway. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where. Oh, by the way, I also really like this hand, the little like witch hand thing. It's got its little claw nails and the little bone sticking out the back of it. So it's like it's been severed. Although the bone is like a. It's like a freaking, it's like a tibia, you know, or a femur or something sticking out there. So for a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Perlane Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyway, as I was saying... Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversations ago. His shirt says, "I want to, yeah." I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Me Wait, what? Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad, and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like for real, and geez, you ever just get so mad you just want to like kill somebody? What's wrong with you? Oh yeah, I do the same. Oh man. Oh, okay, so it actually will fill out the answer more and be a little bit different. Okay. I do the same thing. Never followed through though, of course. Oh yeah, totally. Never would. Of course not. Yeah, but I definitely think about it. Sometimes even plan it out, just, you know, to let off some steam. Would never do anything. It's also kind of fun. Yep, never, but a person can't help what thoughts they have, right? I honestly could have killed that woman. Ha! Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Oh my god. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Oh my god, this fucking guy, dude. What the shit? Let's do Kenai. You were worked up by the thought of losing sorry. You were so worked up by the thought of you losing her that you wanted to kill her. But now that she's giving birth to a child you created together, you're planning on running off? Even if you love her, think about whether that love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life, and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. Huh, yeah, good stuff to think about. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? Just a small town. You probably haven't heard of it. That's probably Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until the bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though actually. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine in the Holler, you see. And there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself, but I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while, now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. I hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone. For once focused on whoa. Oh, this is me. It was a lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you can use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip. Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Screw you and screw your peanuts. Okay, so like I wonder if that means like if I choose I'm actually allergic to peanuts, I wonder if that'll make my character then allergic to peanuts for the rest of the game, which then might come into play later on where I die because I ate something that has peanuts in it. What is this? The fucking caveman responses for the powerful build, right? The protein is protein, am I right, boys? I almost said I kind of combined boys and bros there. Just pouring myself some more wine. Okay. Problem with red wine is it always likes to get everywhere, it feels like. It's the worst. It's like one of the worst things to get on something. Okay, I'm just gonna take the peanuts. Thanks. You're welcome. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. That, by the way, sounds like a nightmare to me. I hate when random ass people are sorry guys, Daniel's gonna be barking because the cat's getting fed. And for Daniel, stop. For Daniel, he treats that like a sporting event. For some reason, he gets super excited every time the cats get fed. That's what Rika's doing back there, feeding the void. Zephyr's actually on camera right now. You just can't see her because it's so dark. And she's black. And just like that, the stranger is gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. Which, by the way, I'm noticing here that the schedule, it says the bus arrives on Monday at 11 a.m. and it departs on Monday at 11:01 a.m. Which means there's not going to be another bus for a week. And since it doesn't seem like we've got a vehicle then, because we rode here in a bus, we're probably going to be stuck here. Guy also said that nobody comes out here and we're like way out in the middle of nowhere. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk, though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Oh god, I don't even... Okay, I think that's a girl. Hey, Akare. God, that's bad. Hey, Akare. I don't know. I've got a deep voice, and I'm not good at doing female voices. And Reika says she only does one female. She just does her own voice as a female voice, and then does a child's voice, and that's it. If it was an old lady, I could do that. I can rock an old lady voice. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Let's see. Oh shit, yeah, I should probably give her condolences, because, like, you know, her mom just died. I'm so sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Yes, great, thank you. Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. You know, I'm gonna actually raise the music volume now that we're in the game. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Oh god, I just recognized that it has a save screen, like typical of visual novels. And again, I don't play a lot of visual novels. I've played like one or two. So I'm a little out of my depth with that. There we go. Okay, just get a little more raised volume on this game. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. That's a lot of keys on her keyring there. Okay, so... Damn. Dead Moms Club, huh? Oh. Let's see. So the funeral. I can't believe we never actually met before this. Wait, we haven't met before? Interesting. Alright. We'll explore with this one. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Your cousin turns to stare at you and I see hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. Oh no. Is this a bad time to mention that I'm really bad at interpersonal communication? She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. So the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Yeah, it is almost a whole week. Do you need any help planning? If you ever need help with the errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Is there bad blood? I'm sorry, but is there bad blood between us? All I know is my mom left and she was mad at this side of the family, but I don't know much besides that. Your cousin stares straight ahead, her expression icy. Alright, well I'm going to take that as a yes. And that obviously shows why we had such crappy bus tickets to get out here and why she's definitely not fucking happy. We're gonna remain silent now. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. Oh fuck, look at this thing. God damn, that's a lot of broken windows. The more I look at it, the more dilapidated this house is. Okay. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges, and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. I can say it's beautiful honestly, or I could say it's beautiful as a lie. That's funny. So you live here? Everything I say just pisses her off. Oh god. I do like this lintel up here though, above this doorway. The little ram head and stuff. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free, so mind your manners, or did your mother not teach you about those? Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me. I mean, I wasn't trying to be mean, I just I was honestly wondering if she does live in here. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Sorry, I didn't use the narrator voice for that. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through there, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Someone cleans it. Oh man, the emphasis on that cleans. Oh, there's a cat back there. What if I want ice cream? Okay, let's see. No, there's nothing really I want to say here, so I'm actually just going to move on. I'm going to not take an explore option here, which will probably be the best with Tabitha. Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Is that your cat? Oh, on. Speaking of cats, mine is currently... Let me show you her. This is her tail. She's currently crawling in front of my screen so I couldn't see. Okay. Is that your cat? What's its name? Frou Frou. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Leave the cat be. You decide to follow Tabitha's advice. Shall we move on? The bathroom awaits. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being you feel lucky to not have fallen through the floors. Is that a toothbrush sitting in handle first in a glass of... like a glass with some wine in it? What am I looking at? Oh my god. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Okay, but for real though, supposedly they actually have somebody come and clean this place? What the fuck? Ooh, I like this bathroom. Let's lift the toilet seat. Bugs skitter. Oh my god. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Alright, I gotta go, and this is the place we're staying in. Use the facilities. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. I'm assuming I just peed because there was no toilet paper. So I don't have... Luckily, since my character is biologically male here, I don't need to sit down on it. Although, I'm gonna have to at some point. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you'd better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff. You can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. Let's see. What it done? I'm gonna use my keen eye here. What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. I mean, I'm gonna be here for a week, so I can do my power build. Do you need help moving them? There's actually quite a bit of stuff lying around the estate. I could help you move things around and fix the place up. Look, I appreciate the offer, but Janie already comes in once a week. It's fine. I'm gonna ask who used to sleep here. When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tip: some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right away, and others down the line. I'm gonna use keen eye here. I don't know what happened when my mom left, but that has nothing to do with me. You asked me to come here, but you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. Can't we just start fresh now that it's just us? Look, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here, but you haven't exactly been easy. I'm under a lot of pressure right now. Just stay out of my hair, okay? I have work to do. Okay, here we go. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. Hashtag girl boss. Shit, I don't like any of these. I don't like any of these options. I'm just gonna say, like, thanks and take my bags. Like, can I just do that? Okay, I'm gonna, because definitely these are not gonna go over well. I'm gonna say none of these are gonna go over well. You know, I'm gonna remain silent. Whatever your thoughts may be on Tabitha's work situation, you decide it's best to keep them to yourself. Is there anything else you'd like to bother me with before I leave, or are we good? You know what? She may not like it. I'm gonna put it out there anyway. Alright, I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you and this sprawling, decrepit estate. Go straight for the forbidden wings of the estate. I mean, I could. I'm alone here now. I'm gonna be alone here for the rest of the day. Oh shit, I just noticed this lintel over here. with the face with wings coming out. Oh god, it's so cool. This place is awesome. I would love to be able to just kind of explore like an old rotting manor like this. It would be so cool. And also I just know that kind of smell it talked about, the dust, the mold, the you know, the ancient wood smell and everything. What I really love about one of my things I love about Disneyland is that inside the Haunted Mansion, because Disneyland does a lot actually dealing with smells around the park, and in the Haunted Mansion, I swear they give it like such a good, like, old decrepit manor smell, and that's kind of what I'm imagining here. Oh, I would love this. Also, like a week where you're basically don't have to do anything. Hell yes. Give me a laptop, give me like a book or something. Oh, I can walk into town and, you know, see if there's a bookstore. Oh, it'd be great. Okay, let's see. So PBJ, settle in my room, and go for the Forbidden Wings. Okay, so the explore options means that we're not going to be progressing the story. So to progress the story, we do have to head into town. So we won't do that right away here. Actually, I would think after a long bus ride, I know for a fact I'd be fucking hungry. And PB&J happens to be a pretty good sandwich. Yeah, it's basic, but, you know, it's the classic for a reason. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. Also, I want to interact with the cat. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweighs your fear of food poisoning. You get started. You'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. Approach Frou Frou. No, I'm just gonna let Frou Frou watch me get, you know, get to look at me. We will... Let's see. We're gonna search the cabinets. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils. In a cup. I like the post-it note. I wonder what that says. Alright. Oh, examine the shot glass. It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perlane, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you've heard from your mom, Perlane wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Maybe it belongs to... Oh, Kenai. Maybe it belongs to Janie. You imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to get through cleaning this place, especially with Tabitha's sour face peering over her shoulder. Okay, well, let's grab a butter knife. Oh, I guess, okay, so you grab a plate and butter knife. All you need now is some actual food. Examine the mug. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. So your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Look at the bowl. Moth trap, do not touch. Okay, well, I touched it. You reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, a blend of vinegar and dead moths splashes onto you, immediately staining your shirt. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, Moth trap, do not touch. Whoops. Your shirt is now unpleasantly wet. You'll probably change into something clean before you leave the house. You close the cabinet and look back to the rest of the kitchen. Search the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words, "Okie, okie dokie." Oh, you know what? Wow. Hold on, I was about to say something, but now I am overwhelmed by what I'm seeing here. First off, why did I open the freezer? That's fucking weird. But yeah, she wasn't kidding. It looks like this house is set up for only ice cream and fucking peanut butter and jelly. Like, what the fuck? You open the
butter and mayo.
Okay, yeah, Reika points out there's butter and mayo.
And milk.
And milk, but yeah, okay, so then what are you eating with butter, mayo, and milk? Those are things that go into other stuff. All right, well, you can make custard, she says. Something tells me Tabitha's not making custard. You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Okay, let's see. Grab ice cream. We're gonna take the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief as you realize it's recent. Hold on, boys. I got an itch in my throat. All right, sorry. Hopefully, for whatever reason, my throat's feeling real dry and itchy right now. Just went and got some water. So, this was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is some bread and peanut butter. Better close the fridge and keep looking. I don't need to be looking at the other shit. That's... nah. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Oh my god, look at all the fucking... Is that a dead mouse? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, keen eye. You squint into the darkness of the pantry. Behind the molded bread, a single book lies forgotten, a thin layer of dust collected on its cover. You pick it up. You flip to a bookmarked page. Oh my god, what the fuck? Calf's brain aspic? Both calf's brain and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran far, far away from this place. Yeah, it says Teddy's favorite. Serve on toast with plain crackers. So, I'm pretty sure... You know what? Let's... Hold on. Alt. Let's bring up I just want to do a quick search here for aspic. Not spic. Aspic. Aspic, or meat jelly, is a savory gelatin made with a meat stock or broth, set in a mold or set in a mold to encase other ingredients. These often include pieces of meat, seafood, vegetables, or eggs. Aspic is also sometimes referred to as aspic jelly. It is, in its simplest form, aspic is essentially a gelatinous version of conventional soup. You know what? Actually doesn't sound... I don't think I've ever had aspic. Doesn't sound that bad. I like meaty things, savory things. I also like weird things, so I don't know. Maybe I might really like this. And calf's brain? I don't know. Maybe it tastes good. Hey, I'm totally down for trying all sorts of shit. I want to eat brain. I want to try brain. I don't know why it has to be a calf's brain. That's weird. Instead of just a cow's brain. I don't know why they have to go for the fucking, like, veal version of it. You shut the book and put it back in its place. Alright, let's take the peanut butter. Oh, look at that. The peanut butter brand is Jif. Because that's how you pronounce that word. And I'm sorry if you don't agree. You are wrong. However, both are pretty much accepted at this point. The king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Oh god. I think that was our character being, trying to be funny. All you need now is some bread. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great, one step closer to a satisfying snack. This is the last ingredient you need to make your PB&J. Time to get to work. You close the pantry door as best as you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Alright, let's make that PB&J. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations! Protein awaits. A job well done. I got the achievement cooking by the book. All of that hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Less than a minute? Man, we really fucking... I guess I got a big mouth in the game, just like in real life. Alright, let's approach Frou Frou. The cat hisses as you draw near, but remains firmly in place. This is clearly Frou Frou's spot on the counter. Back away. You back away from Frou Frou, trying not to make any sudden movements. Check out the garden. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? You know what? At least the garden's not going to suddenly give out underneath me like other parts of the house. You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. I don't think there's going to be anything I can click on in the... I didn't think about it until just now, though. But assuming it's... because it's not a point-and-click game, it's a, you know, it's a visual novel, so... You head back inside and close the door behind you. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Let's go settle into the room. Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of your day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Examine the painting on the wall. This must be an old relative of yours. Very old, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you'd barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this. Mary Belle Scarlet, the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. Look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you own this place, you totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a tickle in my throat still. Oh, let me go. Let me go grab a cough drop real quick. Okay, I'm going to be putting the wine on hold for a little bit. I've got a Ricola, which, by the way, I know, but that's how they say it in the commercials, is Ricola. So, yeah, they say Ricola at the end, but the people in the commercial always say, does anybody have a Ricola? You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. That sounds amazing, but that's completely dependent on what I'm doing for a job. Because I can tell you, as somebody who does own a house and who has a really stressful job with a lot of overtime, like specifically, I didn't work today, which is unusual. I normally work my Fridays off because we have every other Friday off, but I usually work them anyway. I am working on Sunday because I got stuff I gotta do. But I do not, as a homeowner, I do not like going out and doing anything with my lawn and my garden. When I'm not working, I just really want to fucking relax. You know what I mean? But that does sound nice, especially the part with the goldfish. It sounds lovely. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. There we go. There it is. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. Reika, look away. Of course, you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads, "Property of Alexandra." No need to carry this around with you. You close the closet behind you. Put my spare clothes in the dresser. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. Okay, no. No. Yes, the word possum starts with an O. That's correct. However, you don't pronounce the O, you call it a possum. It's not an opossum, it's a possum. And because verbally, when you pronounce it, the word starts with a P, it is not an possum, it's a possum. And that's how you write it. The a and thing isn't about it's not about no, this bugs me every time I see this. It's not about what the actual next letter is. It's about what the sound is. So this should be a possum lurks within. It is quiet but angry. I'm sorry guys, it's been super windy today. And I think that's got my throat like completely just dried out right now. Grab the possum, gently smack the possum, put clothes on top of the possum. That's the fucking Chad move right there. That's the no Chad move. These are Chad moves. This is the Sigma move. This is the Sigma male move. Just drop your clothes on top of it. Let's offer it my boiled peanuts. You hold out your still dripping bag of boiled peanuts. The possum hisses in disgust, stiffens, and begins to drool, feigning death. You close the drawer. You might as well leave it be. No. Don't put your clothes in the drawer. There's a possum in there. What are you doing? I don't care if you're using a different drawer. Like, just live out of your suitcase for a week. That's okay. That's fine. That's what I do every time I go to a hotel. I don't unpack. I don't put my clothes in the fucking drawers at the hotel. I just live out of my goddamn suitcase like a normal fucking person does. You open the top drawer next. It's empty. As good a place as any that you'll find to put your clothes. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you'd have been better off keeping your clothes in your nice, clean bag. But there's no going back now. Fucking exactly. I do not want a nap right now, so that's enough. It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do right now. See, now, that's the thing, is it's like, remember how I was talking about how I might really want to take that animal talking, the animal speech? I could have talked to that possum. That'd be pretty cool. But didn't take it. Let's investigate. You know, I it's killing me. I want to look around. Let's go investigate the forbidden wings of the estate. With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going into the forbidden wings of the estate. You immediately try the nearest door, only to be impeded by locks and chains. See, and then if I had taken Street Smart, I could get through this. That's okay. Well, might as well head into town. With your cousin gone, there's nothing for you to really do here. You drop your bags off in your room and head out to explore the town. Before leaving the house, you rinse off and change into a clean shirt. You're not about to meet new people coated in vinegar and dead moths. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you as clean and bury some of the tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Continue down the path. Finally, you made it back to town. The hauler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Oh shit, here it comes! Alright, hold on. I think I understand now some of these things. So, auto forward time, that's the events that are happening on their own. So we'll go ahead and push this down. You know what? We haven't saved yet. Let's just give it a quick save. Again, when I see this, and there's like so many pages, Oh, this gives me anxiety. I'm like, why is it giving me so much stuff? Rika says that the reason why I have so many slots is because people who play visual novels will often save before every question. Because they tried to do 100% like playthroughs. Reika is somebody who plays a lot of visual novels, and she does 100% those things. Like, that's her jam.
Picture.
She said, come on, CG pictures, yo. I'm not sure what that means, but we're moving on. So there you go. There's the pug. I told some of my friends when I was going to be playing this that there's supposed to be a pug in it. There it is. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Let's see. Is that supposed to be a dog? Oh my god. I'm gonna say a pug. She's so cute. I love Pug. She's so cute. Pugs are cute in... See, I actually do think pugs are cute. However, I also think things like wild boars are cute, dragons are cute, I think krakens are cute, so maybe I'm not like the best person, because I think monsters are cute, so...
Well, there's a category of cute.
Okay.
The ugly.
Rick, see, this is why you should just be in voice chat with me.
Nope.
She said there's different categories of cute. You know, we'll have her in next stream. We'll have her in next stream here on this.
Slimes could be. I was watching.
Slimes are cute. Slimes are
Oh
cute.
my god.
Thanks, she is cute. Sure, most of her teeth have fallen out and she's got a couple of weird growths, but for a 17-year-old pug, that's pretty good. Oh my god, that's an old pug. That's too old for a pug. I'm gonna say, that's amazing. 17? That's incredible. That explains why her eyes looks like she can barely see with all that glaucoma.
The dog looked like a fiend.
Yeah, it looks like it's seen many things, Reika, but it looks like it's not seeing much right now. That's past tense. Look at that glaucoma. It sure is. I'm hoping she beats the current record holder and makes it to 19. Or better yet, 20. The more time we get together, the better. Isn't that right, Gretch? How about I introduce myself so you won't be so nervous? I'm Stella. Oh, by the way, she's got a pug. And she's wearing a Mothman shirt. If we're able to get romantic in this game right now, Stella, I mean, well, I've only met 2 people in the game, but Stella is definitely topping the charts. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Offer her your boiled peanuts. Why am I carrying these fucking boiled peanuts around? Because it's gonna be the meme throughout the game is I can just keep offering everything my boiled peanuts. Let me tell you what. Let me make this promise right now. I promise. If we come face to face with like a monster and I still have these fucking boiled peanuts, I'm gonna offer them to the monster. Like if a zombie comes shuffling out of the dark forest, I'm gonna see if he wants some boiled peanuts. Introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Akare. Apparently I'm Akare Scarlet. No, well actually no. Well, maybe not. Because it was our mom's side, so I don't know if we've got our mom's name. Hi, I'm Akare. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all alone up in that big house. Let's do an explore. I'm sorry. Did you say? I'm sorry. Did I hear you right? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so bubbly. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. So I'm gonna do my keen eye here. She's putting up a front. I don't think she's doing too well. She's been icy, sure, but it feels like she's putting it up on as a front. She's always been a little rough around the edges. To be honest, it's always been hard to tell if that's just the way she is, or if she's just been putting on an act her whole life. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying here. You're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. God damn, this one's harsh. The fuck? She's really not worth your time. How long have you known her? Oh, that's right. I should click it and then read it. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody knows everybody else as far as back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Oh, no! Oh, yes! 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 For those who aren't in the know, I was in a school production of A Midsummer Night's Dream in 3rd grade, and I played Puck. Now, if she was playing Puck, more than likely, the character would be named Robin. Typically, if it's played by a boy, it's named Puck. If the character's played by a girl, it's named Robin.
Maybe Stella.
Maybe Stella? What? Maybe Stella categorized themselves as a boy. Rika said, maybe. Maybe they just didn't feel like changing it. But yes. Boom. I like that. Like, again, I'm telling you, the pug, she's got a dog, she's got the Mothman shirt. I'm telling you, if there's romance in this game, I'm Stella all the way right now. I said fucking not in the literal sense. that was okay. Sorry, I just yes. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. And by the way, I love how the pug is looking at Stella when she talks and looking at me when I talk. So the pug is just kind of looking back and forth. But then she graduated and that was that. What'd you say? Oh, Reika just pointed out I could have been talking to the pug if I took animal speech. I just think it would make the story way, way weird, you know, if we're just constantly talking to animals.
They already think as it is.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to make it a talk to animals kind of game. I'm going to try to put that out of my head. I'm going to stop thinking about talking to animals. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. Oh, fuck yeah. Follow her. Do this. Oh, this place is happening. Look, this is where all the people are. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs in the air, heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. Oh, this diner looks amazing. He's frying eggs back there. Oh god, I want some eggs right now. I love eggs. Eggs are on like truthfully, as simple as the humble egg is, it is one of my favorite foods. I love eggs in every way. I love eggs when they're used in any kind of foods. I'm a big on eggs. Rika just made herself tamago for breakfast. Or sorry, breakfast dinner. I've just got breakfast on the mind now. Also, I love restaurants that do breakfast all day. A lot of times if I go to a restaurant and they still have breakfast on the menu, even if it's dinner time, I'll be like, I'm getting a fucking omelet. I love eggs. Okay, so what do they got up here real quick on this board? We've got Winnie's Winning Smile, which is free. Okay, that's funny. I'm guessing this is Winnie. We've got Fancy City Coffee for $2. We have Sausage Biscuit Special for $2. Sunday Pancake Special for $3. And Bottomless Coffee for $1. Oh, I want that Sausage Biscuit Special. I also love sausage. Actually, that's the thing I love more than eggs, is I love sausage. I love sausage. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Even like the girl is... This is weird, man. Silently stare back. Oh wait, no, that's probably not Winnie. Maybe this is Winnie here. I don't know. Hey everyone. Okay, let's do this one. Hey everyone, I'm Akare, just in town for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. Oh, great. The cops are fucking whispering about me. That's probably gonna be great, right? Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you expected, huh? Folks around here don't meet many strangers as is. And with you, and with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. Keen eye. As you settle into the booth, you can't help but pick up some of the murmurs of conversation around you. Ooh, let's listen in. Stella turns to Gretchen while you take a quick look around the diner. At the counter, two policemen and a woman you assume to be the owner shoot sidelong glances in your direction while whispering to each other. See, I did already keen eye that, right? Vivian's kid. Never thought we'd actually meet him. Oh wait, which policeman? I'm gonna guess it's the old white guy. Looks so much like her. Oh yes, those eyes are unmistakable. That haunted look. I always thought it'd go away once she finally got out of this town, but I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA. A young mother and her syrup-stained child sit at the table across from you. I would not say that's across. That I'm guessing they're at the table behind us, because I think right now Stella is here with her pug, and then I'm like sitting here. That's just what I believe is happening here. Mommy, who's that? I do not do a good little kid voice, so this is why we should have brought Rick in for this. But she was busy cooking dinner for herself and eating, so I didn't want to bug her with that stuff. No, that's not the real reason. Sorry, just talking with Reka. Don't stare, Tulip. That's Miss Tabitha's cousin. Oh, that's why she looks so... Yeah, that's why they look so sad. I would look sad too if I had to have Miss Tabitha as a cousin. Do you think Tabitha's cousin is mean too? I don't know. I'll find out next time I go visit Miss Tabitha. Are you gonna finish your pancakes? They're almost cold, Sweet Pea, and we've got to get home to help Daddy. In the far back corner, a man sits alone at a small table, sipping coffee and reading a paper. Why are the strangers who wander into town never gorgeous blonde ladies of an appropriate age? Why is it always coal boys, punks, and whippersnappers? Lastly, a group of coal miners sit hunched around a corner booth, readily scarfing down heaping plates of food. So that's the boss's cousin? There's that funeral this week, if I'm remembering right, for old Miss Perlane. May she rot in peace. Oh, let the lady rest, Lloyd. One shouldn't speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul they were, especially if they've been so much as lain to rest. If you've been around in her heyday, you'd be speaking ill too, Tommy. He's right. Nastiest woman I ever met. That Tabitha is a blessing compared to her. Curse of the whole lot of them. May every Scarlet burn in hell. Now that's enough of that. Hey, Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Oh, it was even broken up into little pieces. That was a great detail. I loved that. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip: you can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Look at little Gretchen eating up that bacon. Oh, she's a good dog. A little white fur on her face. At 17, she'd probably have a lot more white fur on her face than that. Anything for you? I don't want to offer the boiled peanuts because, one, it's weird, and two, I don't want them to take it because I'm really hoping I can offer these boiled peanuts to like a ghost or a zombie or like a Mothman or something at some point. So I'm holding on to those boiled peanuts. Also, what the fuck is... Oh my god, look at Gretchen. That's the face of a dog that is fucking digesting right now. Like, all of her blood is currently around her stomach so that she can digest her food properly, and she's just deflated in happiness. Oh, I love this. I'm liking this game a lot. Now, the spooky stuff hasn't happened yet. So far, it hasn't gotten to the horror elements. They are in here, though. But I've been really enjoying this game. So let's see. Isn't bacon bad for dog? Lame. Stella said she's buying, so I'll have one of everything, please and thank you. What the fuck? What the... God, you know, I could do a comedy run of this game and just choose the fucking worst shit every fucking time. Just be the biggest asshole. Let's see. Yeah. Nah, this is lame. I ain't saying that. We're gonna order a biscuit because she said she was gonna buy us a biscuit. I'm just gonna get a biscuit. No, because she didn't offer me coffee. I'm just gonna get a biscuit. I'll have a biscuit, please. I heard they were really good. Ah, look at that wink from Stella. Best in the country, or best in the county. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. She does the reading adventure, even though it's for kids. Oh my gosh. Reika. I think I have a new video game waifu. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. Oh, look, Gretchen's still doing the thing where she's looking at the person that's talking. Oh, I love it. Reika says she wishes I talked to Annals because she wants to know what Gretchen's thinking. I asked her for input, and she was like, no, you just choose. I'm not gonna give you my 2 cents. I was over here too senseless. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Let's see. Is the potluck like a church thing? Oh, sorry, I forgot. It's gonna expand on it. Is the potluck a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member? No, the Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest. Hell yeah, religion sucks. I wouldn't necessarily say that. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's my personal thoughts, sure. But that's not what I'm going to be saying. No, not a shame. I'm just going to say, I get that. I get that. I'm not of a church-going persuasion myself. Same for me. Whatever feeling some folks get in church, I think that must be the feeling I get when I look up at the sky on a night hike. That feeling of peace and wholeness. But that's not to say we're a town of heathens or anything like that. There are plenty of God-fearing folks around. They just aren't fans of the church. Well, the building's okay, but the pastor's another story. There's just something a little off about that guy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. And unfortunately, you probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day today, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Let's see, powerful build. Trails after being cooped up or bus for so long. Those legs gotta move. What's it to you? No clue. I'm sure I'll be able to occupy myself. I'll probably just do a Let's do a Kenai. Do you have something in mind? Something's telling me this is a loaded question. You've got something in mind. Was I being that obvious? My job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera, and it's always better when someone else is there to... Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. It was literally just a biscuit that I got. Could I at least have some gravy on it, right? God, I love biscuits and gravy, but that's because I love biscuit gravy. It usually has like pieces of sausage in it. Oh, it's such a good white gravy. Love that shit. I'm not big on bread products. They're okay. Like, I don't think they're disgusting or anything. It's just I try to avoid bread products because I just kind of see them as like filler. That doesn't taste like much. But I will get biscuits and gravy just for that sweet fucking gravy, man. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. God damn. No one's gonna let me pay for anything in this game, are they? Aw, you didn't have to do that. It looks great. No worries. Hope you enjoy it. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. Also just noticed he's wearing button fly jeans. Pretty cool. Also, you know me. I feel a connection with anybody wearing Hawaiian shirts. Yeah, that's why I get along well with my father-in-law, Rika asked. Because, yes, he does wear Hawaiian shirts as well. Something I always like to say is that out of Reika's siblings that she has, she actually got some of her like looks from her father. Yeah. So she's the one of her sibling, her and one of her half brothers are the ones that inherited the looks from their father. I'm the only child he has, even if a son-in-law, I'm the only child who inherited his style. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Reika's super jealous of this biscuit now. Reika, whereas I can avoid the bread products, Reika loves the bread products.
My mom.
I'm just gonna say, whoa, this is a really good biscuit. Wow. I'm glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, as Stella mentioned, she's famous. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not gonna go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm gonna do it for you. Oh, sorry, Stella size. I'm a YouTuber. Oh god. Okay, well, she's obviously way more fucking famous than me. I may not even have anybody in here currently right now watching this live. You and everyone else? What the okay, let's fucking chill. Let's chill. Let's pump the brakes there, okay?
Oh, what kind of video?
Yeah. Cool. What kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. Stella! Yes, let's go!
Careful now. She might be way younger than you.
Let's go! Oh my god, yes. I want to watch some fucking cryptid hunting. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. Not the lake, but, you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect so much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. Two Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Keen eye. Despite the shaky camera footage, you can clearly make out the shape of the creature's head and its relative body portions. You're pretty sure it's a cat, and a big one at that. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own two eyes. Whatever it is, I bet it could take it. I'm honestly starting to worry about my powerful build, because I chose it thinking that, like, it's going to give me options to do stuff that's physically demanding in the game. But so far, all it's given me is the chance to say really dumb shit, like, constantly. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not a meathead because I got keen eye. I'm intelligent. I'm a fucking beefy detective. I'm a beefy detective is what I am. Let's see. I'm gonna go with my keen eye. I'm gonna say it looks like a big cat. See, it's got those little kitty cat ears right there. Maybe it's a mountain lion. No way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack squat, and there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. Fun fact, the mountain lion, or puma, or ghost cat, or cougar, or whatever other words you want to use for it, there's a lot of names. It had the mountain lion, which is typically what I call it. And I call it that knowing even that my high school's mascot was a cougar, and we were the Cougars, which is, always very funny. But I still usually just call them mountain lion. That's just the name for them that I know of as. And the cool thing about mountain lions, the fun fact, is that they have the largest ranging natural range of any land animals outside of, I guess, humans, you could say. So, like, yes, there's dogs all over the world and like pigs and cows all over the world, but that's because of, you know, and horses, but that's because of domestication. But mountain lions, you can find them naturally from the bottom of South America to the bottom tip of South America up to the very top of like Alaska and Canada. You can find mountain lions naturally ranging. It's crazy. I do think, though, that she's correct, that while they do spread into North America, they don't go, like, out east. So you don't find them around, like, the Appalachians and stuff. They're, you know, they're over here on the west side of the Rockies and everything. And yes, and living in Southern California, we definitely have mountain lions. I have people, I have close family friends and family members who've actually had... they've lost dogs to mountain lions that have gone into their backyards. Yeah, we got them. And the body is too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Capybaras do not have cat-like ears. If it has cat-like ears, it's not a capybara. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries were missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Haha, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along? It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait! No spoilers! Whoops, sorry Avery. It's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See y'all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after Skunk Ape. Ooh, Skunk Ape. Yes, that's the southern version of Bigfoot. Ew, stinky. I'm gonna say, no, yeah, you know what? This was my honest reaction. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Skunk Ape is hilarious. I saw a docu-special on it once. Stinky Bigfoot. Haha, right? It should be a pretty fun video. It's hard to be serious when you're talking about something that's famous for smelling bad. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky, that sort of thing? Ooh, let's see. That depends. Will Gretchen will be there? That's a good one. That's a good choice. But I'm actually gonna choose the powerful build here. Heck yeah, I've been hoping you'd ask since the moment I heard cryptids. I live for the thrill. Yes, I pegged you for a good adventuring buddy the second I saw you. Glad to see I made the right call. This is going to be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll be kind of like a blast from the past. Me and Kanika and Reese, running around the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. You know what? Sounds a lot like my YouTube channel, too. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to go out of his come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. You mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. He's Tabitha's cousin. I know. Yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man. That sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Haha, yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Or looks like it's just you and me, pal. I don't know why I changed voices there. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why? He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. That'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Awesome. I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down, since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got skunk ape to hunt. So, we should probably head out if we want to make it up to the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. No, let's leave a generous trip. You reach into your pocket and pull out a crumpled $5 bill. You know it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you've got it. Yeah, $5? Fuck, slam that shit down. I thought when it's a generous tip, I was like, wait, we talking like, we talking like 20? We talking 30 here? You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table, inconspicuously. Oh, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner, with you following close behind. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but the sun slips closer and closer to the horizon. A chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. Oh, fuck me. Look at the goddamn... Look at the cliff the house is on. Oh my god. Hold on. Yeah, it's good. Should I just keep saving in new slots? I guess that's what you're supposed to do in these. But still, what the fuck, man? That's crazy. No, fuck that shit. Also, there's the church. Okay, and there's the town. A gas station, of course. City Hall. Okay. You're in a new place, far from civilization, and the people you know, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel... You feel alive. The fall breeze passing through the leaves, the orange hue of the setting sun painting the horizon, the promise of excitement ahead. It's been a while since you felt this in the moment, this present. The world around you feels almost magical. Were a mythical creature to actually manifest in front of you, it would fit perfectly in this world. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. Oh, and living in Southern California, don't I fucking know it. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Let's see. I'm interested in this one. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I kind of lump in with cryptids. I would too as well in this situation, you know. I'd be shocked if actually there were people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. I mean, you got skinwalkers, right? Classic American cryptid, the skinwalker. And they do shapeshifting. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope all that's just bunk, am I right? What do you think about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Yes. Yes, I have. That is something that they did do. Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. I don't know if I'd go that far. See, that's just what the government wants you to think. I'm skeptical. Don't get me wrong. I have fun with the stories, but I feel like there are almost always far more plausible explanations. Like little green men? How am I supposed to believe in that stuff? They're actually tall gray men these days. Maybe your knowledge is just a little outdated. Alien research has come a long way since the 50s, you know. There are some very convincing stories out there if you know where to look. I know somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. And suddenly it looked like daylight outside. He could see cows out in the fields, birds in the sky. Then this metallic, like, egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It was like it had never even been there. It was just smooth skin where a pinky should be. I know it's a secondhand source. That is way underplaying that. Has a friend who knows a friend who talked to a trucker? That's far beyond secondhand source. But there's plenty more like it, and if they are true... I'm not engaging in this. No. Alright, let's see. So I'm getting the feeling that remain silent is the choice of I don't like any of these choices. So it's like I'm skipping this, you know, basically. That's kind of the feeling I get, which is kind of cool that there seems to be an option that's like that. I'm going to say... That could have been sleep paralysis. I think alien abductions usually are. Maybe he pulled off the side of the road for a nap and wound up having a wild hallucination while he slept. Huh. Okay, but what about his finger? It wasn't missing before it happened, and suddenly, poof, no pinky. Sometimes fingers disappear. Alright, you got me there. If this is real, I've got no idea what could have happened with that finger. Nice. See, that's a great way to approach it. To clarify that whole, if it's real, it's important. Or, not nose. There, brain. There we go.
Nice. Glad you're able to keep an open mind. So I'm gonna say so, and this is another question I'm dying to know. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than anything cryptid related, of course? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, and by the way, I would not be surprised. A lot of animals do a lot of kind of weird, fucked up shit that you wouldn't expect, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, that would probably be really fucking freaky to come across if you're out at night, you know? Come across a deer eating something and it looks up and it's got like blood all over its mouth. You'd be like, what the fuck? Oh, Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It was a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell that it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Oh, that sounds like something exactly I would do too. Take little souvenirs from these trips, keep them on my dresser. Ah, so great. Are you really expecting to find anything? Out here, what are the chances we actually run into a skunk ape in just one night of filming? That's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping out to star on my little YouTube channel? But hey, chances are never zero, right? Not to mention, people will watch the video. People love watching ghost hunting and cryptid hunting. They'll watch even if nothing's in the video, just because it's kind of cool and creepy, you know? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? Or has anything bad ever happened on one of these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff, but he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a couple months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out there alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance of their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie she is not. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. So it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was this time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everybody sooner or later, so yeah, I barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Did you hear that? Oh my god. Speaking of which, there he comes with his fucking shotgun. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Whew. Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell you looking for way out here? Skunk ape? Oh, sorry I asked. And who's this you've suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick, you aren't... Is that... Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger, another opportunity for a salty introduction. For some reason, I'm never expecting the boiled peanuts to come up. I'm holding on. This is not the time for the boiled peanuts. Keep your peanuts to yourself. You once again remember the dripping bag of boiled peanuts you have on your person, and briefly consider offering them to Duke before realizing it would probably be more of an insult than anything else. You keep them hidden away. Now, both y'all head on back to town, yeah? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative if a couple fools with a camera scare away more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy. Something musky? You see anything like that recently? And she's got her camera already. Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Aw, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chunka-bungas or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm sorry to hear that, but I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape or whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in the woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. And of course you wouldn't find one at night of in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. Sethra alert. Look at her.
It's Sethra. She's eating.
Sethra's eating the chickens. Sethra, baby. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Oh, that is not the right Duke fan? Oh, no. What the fuck? Let's see. Actually, I'm not gonna butt in. You stand awkwardly by as the two continue to argue. Duke, you're just wasting your time. Give us just one night out there to see what we can find, and I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this. Yeah, right. You'll get some shaky footage of a raccoon and claim it's a heretofore unknown creature that has heat ray vision or some such nonsense. I know what I'm looking for, and there's no way I'm backing down. But I gotta film. Oh, sorry. This is Stella. But I gotta film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor. And who knows what that'll mean for my career. You ain't the only one on a schedule. As you well know, my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty. We'll be gone a near whole week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. Let's just go, Stella. Let's just go, Stella. He's not gonna budge. You're right. No point in losing any more time arguing. Fine, we'll head back to town. Break a leg out there, Duke. Break a what now? I mean, good luck, old man. All right. Have a nice night, y'all. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Exactly what I was thinking. Come on, I know a trail that'll get us around him. Let's see. No, she's got to make her video. Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. Never. And trust me, we don't have anything to worry about from old Duke or his shotgun. I've gone out hunting with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. All right, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Akare, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive, yet pungent, skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. Oh, that's good. Stellars for her fans. That's good. So it's 6:40 p.m. right now. It is late fall, so yeah, that does make sense that it's getting dark right now. And October 24th, 2022. Hey, we've got a time. Oh, you can't see the date, but it's 2022 is the year. I can take that camera off your hands now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? Quietly look into Stella's eyes. Now let's do this. It's also kind of like a compliment. It's been so long since I've had a hiking buddy who could keep pace with me. Oh, is this the start of a friendly rivalry I'm sensing? I'll have you know that this is my casual hiking pace. Gotta watch out for Gretchen's poor little bones. The real test will come once it's time to run after Skunk Ape. But in all seriousness, I haven't had this much fun on a hike in a long time. Thanks for coming with me. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Oh no, the skunk ape has found us. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. I mean, it could be a buck. It could be maybe it's a fucking mountain lion. Get behind me, quick! You don't have to jump in to protect me. That's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh, what the fuck? A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her, but she has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? Yeah, no, there was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. I'd bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing, but there's not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen out here with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around in the woods at 17. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? That got my heart rate up, so I'm so ready for the hunt. Same for me. How's about we take a quick snack break to fuel up? Then we get right into the night's activities. I've got all the best trail snacks. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Extra M&Ms. Take a snack bar. Take the dried apricots. Take the sesame sticks. No, the trail mix has an exclamation mark. That's going to be her favorite. I'll take a snack bar. And it's also a snack bar. It's not the snack bar. You grab a snack bar. Excellent choice. A good source of energy and chocolate. They're cherry and cashew. I hope that's okay. I like to make my own, and I tend to make them with my favorites, but I know that's not everyone's bag. The fucking protein is protein. I goddamn hate this shit. This one hits home way too much. What can I say? I'm just a big fan of food in general. These look great. Thank you. I have so many great recipes I can make for you this week. You'll definitely be well fed by the time you head home. It's obvious in this small town that she's been starved for a friend. Since her other two, like, have been, you know, she's grown distant with.
One of the herbs. All you would have been butter and jelly.
Yeah, Rika says it's good she's around then, because otherwise I'd just be eating peanut butter and jelly. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws on a stick, distracted for the first time. By the way, even with... I don't even have to click H. Look what's down here, boys. 2 little reflective points of light. So, tell me what it's like in Shokin. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Akure. Okay, well, let's see. What it's like to be Akure. Okay, well, we already covered that I love food, okay? Love food. Rika's complaining we're running late. Live in a 12 by 12 shed in someone's yard. Hey, live in an internet cafe. Difficult roommate. Doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. Oh my god, what the shit? What are these goddamn answers? What the fuck? Dingy, not dingy. Oh my god. Okay, I'll say. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I didn't find this guy. An old roommate of mine had him move in, and then they left and just stuck me with him. He's not the worst roommate I've ever had, so I can't complain too much. The biggest issue is his complete lack of respect for any boundaries. He sleeps on the couch in the common area most nights, always unclothed. He steals bites of my food, which he thinks he's being really sneaky about, but there's nothing sneaky about taking a huge bite out of a freshly made sandwich when there are only 2 of us living there, even if I'm in the other room when it happens. And he infringes on my privacy all the time too. If I close the door to my room, he'll just start screaming and sometimes even attack the door until I open it, then just walk away. It's like he has a complex about closed doors. What the fuck am I reading? Which of course also means he doesn't close the door when he's doing his business. Okay, that one hits a little close to home. Not for myself, but I'm not gonna repeat what Rika just said. Almost like he wants me to watch him. And at least once a week, he somehow misses and leaves these big pee puddles, which I always wind up stepping in. Look at her, look at her face. Okay, Rika just said that this is Daniel boy. We're talking about. Look at her face. She's like, what the fuck am I hearing? Oh my god, that's right. You guys can't see her face. Okay. You know what? You can see her mouth. Her eyes are horrified. No, because it moves around. I'm not going to be moving my camera around, okay? That's too much work for this. It's gotten to the point that I think he's causing lasting damage to the house, and no matter what I say or do, it just doesn't get through to him. Anyways, sorry for the rant, but I could go on for hours about this guy. I mean, he's a cat. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. They got my ass. They got my ass with that. Rika got up and she's now in the background coughing and laughing. I mean, he's a cat, yeah, but he's a particularly horrible cat. And it's not like I can just give him away or anything. That would be cruel. Wait, he's a cat? Like the animal? Yeah, his name is Truck. I'm terrified I won't get my security deposit back because of what he's done to the place. So, what do you do for a living? That fucking got my ass. I was like, what is wrong with this guy? The sleeping on the couch without any clothes, attacking the door and then walking away. Okay. Oh, that was a good setup. I build programmatic ads for company nobody heard of. First year associate, big law firm. I'm a streamer, I'm a student, I'm a teacher. I'm a streamer, I'm a student, I'm a teacher, I'm in service industry. I'll do the one that's closest to what I actually do. I'm a first year associate at a big law firm. It's the closest one in here. Rico. No, that's her thing is YouTube, okay?
You're literally...
Yeah, but I don't do streaming for a job. No. Okay, Rika wants me to do I'm a streamer. Okay. You know, I'll give Rika this one, okay? I'm actually a streamer. Oh, no way, a fellow content creator. That's awesome. I knew we had a lot in common, Akare. What sort of streams do you do? I play video games. I mostly stream video games. That's cool. I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it? I wouldn't trade it for the world, I guess. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. I do not do this for a living. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think... believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do for anything. Keen eye. For a moment, you think you catch something in the tree line from out of the corner of your eye, but before you can see anything, it's gone. You now notice that the 2 eye points that were down there are gone. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. I think I saw something out there. It might be skunk cake. Skunk cake. Skunk cake. It might be skunk ape. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching us. We don't want to scare it off. Ooh. But you see, these aren't explore though. So which means I'm only going to get to choose one of these 2. Rika wants me to save. No, we're not. We're doing hardcore on this run. We're not doing any saving and going back, Rika. Let's go after it. Eager to begin the hunt, are we? That works for me. Try not to make any sudden moves as we pack up. But before either of you can start packing, you're interrupted by a blood-curdling yelp. I'm assuming that's what we just heard.
Yelp.
No, it made a noise in the game. Whoa! Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Let's see. I could hear all sorts of wildlife just a second ago, and now it's all quiet. Which is, by the way, that is when something is going on when you're out in the forest, is when there's no noises. That's when things are weird. You're right, and whatever made that sound is close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me, and let's check this out. You and Stella inch toward the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. As you approach, a series of weak clucks calls out from a nearby bush. Oh, something's got one of Duke's chickens. Maybe Duke's birds were... Oh, shit. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be 2-3 feet tall. It doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Hold on, let's auto forward time. Let's move that all the way down. Get back in. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh! Good, the monsters will get you first. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen get too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. Fucking Gretchen, man. Kidding me? Okay, so yeah, what the hell is up with this chicken? Oh my god. It's got this weird bulge on it too. It's like the deer, right? What the fuck is happening here? You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. Yeah, how about the growth? Good. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched hot, the growth pulsing beneath. Keen eye, looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside. Examine the head. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Examine the wing. Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under the skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that? What in Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Oh, good God. Did you all see what did this to her? Wait a minute, what's this? We can hear them? Are these... Is this the whispers we're hearing? Is that actually in... Is that in game? Is that in canon? Or is... I thought it was maybe just theatrics. Oh yeah, okay, on. Well, this will be a good time to... now that we're close to the end of the fucking video, this will be a good time to... do a little bit of audio control, I guess. Why not? How's that? Can you hear whispers? Okay. Well, Rika's gonna put on some headphones, see if she hears it. But I did turn up a little bit. Who's else? Please don't show me. We didn't see whatever did this to your bird, but I think we can hear them right now. Oh, don't tell me you're all caught up in Stella's nonsense. Duke, I'm so sorry. We were on the trail when we found her like this. Put that camera away, for God's sakes, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear what Akre said? I think they're coming closer. Come out, you sons of bitches! Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen. Hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Quick! They're closing in on us! Oh, see? Look at that. I can either look, I can go for the flashlight or for Gretchen, but because of my power build, finally, this is what I was going for. I could do both. Tuck Gretchen under your arm and go for the... What the fuck? You heroically dive forward, tucking Gretchen under one arm and grabbing the flashlight with the other. This is your moment. Every pull-up you've done, every hill sprint you've ran, every meal you've eaten. And I've eaten a lot. All of them have led to this. I said aim the damn thing, quick! Light up the woods. Perfect. Just grazed it, but that should make it pretty easy to track, eh, Stella? Yeah, the blood trail is pretty hard to miss. Guess we know it wasn't a mountain lions after all. Though it didn't look like any cryptid I've ever heard of either. This is going to be one hell of a video. We've got to go after them while we still have the chance. Thanks for taking care of Gretchen, by the way. I can take her from here. Oh, I'm really worried what would have happened. Oh, and by the way, he is wearing a Duke hat, so I guess that does make sense. I didn't notice the hat earlier, so that's why I was like, what? He probably isn't named after the fucking team. But okay. I'll be damned if I let her chase after those things alone. Alone, you have no choice but to follow Duke, Stella, and Gretchen into the darkness. Guess I'll die. I could just stay here. You steel your nerves and run into the unknown. Oh, fuck. Alright, yeah, no, this game heated up, huh? As you push deeper into the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Just ignore them? Guys. The blood trail cuts through here. Come on, we must be close. Damn it, girl! Are you trying to get us lost? Slow down! Oh god, look at this one. Oh, what am I looking at? I think this one up here might have 3 arms. Oh, this one here does have 3 arms for sure. Look at all those fingers. Oh my god, what am I looking at? They're clearing up ahead. There's a clearing up ahead. I think I'm gonna be sick. Lord, that smell! The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you, Stella, and Duke stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. Okay, so you can see on these animals, first off, number one, before anything, that's a mountain lion. Duke was right, there's mountain lions. So the next thing I notice is that, yeah, they've got, these ones here have been burst open, and you can see their rib cages and such. So yeah, that's as Reika just said over here. Oh, and you can see it down here too. As Reika just said, yeah, they're like impregnating them with like chest bursters, basically. Okay, just because this is the powerful build doesn't necessarily mean it's what we gotta do, right? Okay, if they're not attacking us, though, so we need to leave as a strong one. But because they aren't attacking us, that is something that makes me curious. I'm even though this isn't keen, I'm gonna go with this as kind of like my keen answer here. Why aren't they attacking us? I have no idea, but I think we have enough footage. Let's get the hell away from this nest before they change their tune. Just as you follow Stella and Duke in a mad dash to the woods, so too do the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest. In the highest branches of the trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. Oh, that's not good. They're fast as fuck. Quick! My truck's down this way! You make it to the road, but 3 of the creatures stand between you and Duke's truck. It's the chicken.
They want the chicken because the chicken's a baby now.
Has a baby.
The chicken has a baby, right? See, right there, it's exactly what we were talking about. Okay, but here's the thing. So we could give them Birdie, or I could tell him to do that, which is what we were deducing already. Or I can clear a path to the truck as a powerful build. But again, I'm worried they're going to put something in me or they're going to do something to me. I'm worried that getting physical with these things is not the right choice. Duke, you have to give them Birdie. Hakare's right, Duke. Is this what you want? Is this what you want, you sons of bitches? Fine, take her and leave us be. Duke, get in the truck. Let's get the hell out of here. Duke, do we have to take the truck back? I can just walk. Those creatures left. It'll be fine. Stella, now's really not the time. Fucking agree. Hard agree right now with Duke. Alright, I can do this. Oh, maybe she has a thing with vehicles. The three of you sit in silence as Duke drives back to town. The ride feels like both an eternity and like nothing at all. Eventually, it's over. Oh, I got that. It's like a time soup. Eventually, it's over, and you find yourself outside of Stella's house. Thanks for taking me home, Duke. Anytime, but Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what were those things? I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like them, but I got a ton of footage. Nothing really clear, but it's a start. I better go check in with Bo. He'll be worrying about me. You and your friends stay safe. Looks like those things didn't follow us, but, well, no point in talking about the butts. Just look out for yourselves. Yeah. Take care, Duke. Yeah, Duke seems like a real solid guy. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Hello? I'm sorry. Fucking Gretchen's right there, excuse you. Rude. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Now that you're back in town, you must finally be getting reception again. Oh, Tabitha. Okay. So we've got from Tabitha, where the hell did you go? Where are you? Why didn't we message Tabitha what we were doing? What the fuck is wrong with us? That's dumb as fuck. 6 missed calls from Tabitha, and there's 13 text messages. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. You text Tabitha back and let her know that you're okay. Your message sits unread. Let's see. Yeah, Tabitha seems worried. It's pretty late, isn't it? God, what a mess this night's been. I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you ask Duke if you could walk back? That's a fair question. I've just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. Yeah, I mean, definitely. We should call the cops, right? You're not from around here, but that'd just be wasting time. The police I hear mean well, but they don't really do anything, you know? If anything, they just get mad at you bothering them. I mean,
I guess that makes sense. And also, what are you going to tell them? They're weird alien monster creatures out in the fucking woods? I don't even know what the fuck we were looking at. There's some weird chestburster homunculi crawling around, whispering. What do you do at a time like this? Like, yeah, what? I mean, I guess we do have some video footage, but we probably should go to the police, honestly speaking. I mean... What do you think? What do you make of everything we saw? I don't know. I haven't seen or read about anything like this. Although maybe we've got to find out more about those things. The library doesn't open for a while, so any real research will have to wait until the morning. That being said, I mean, we've got phones. Fuck the library. We have, you know, all of human knowledge devices in our pockets, and we already have service. So fuck, let's get on that. That being said, there is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Screw this, I'm out. Let's do it. Cool. Let's go. Hope she's still awake. Okay, so she lives behind or above a business, as you can see here with these windows and the close sign. Stella knocks on the door. Keen eye.
What the fuck?
Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Stella, I think someone's watching us. She turns to look. Oh, Jesus. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway.
Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight.
You look back, and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. I wouldn't look at the door. I'd be looking at the fucking figure still. Oh, somebody opened the door behind me? Yeah, it's the fucking person who lives there that we came to see. I don't care about that. Keep your eyes on the goddamn zombie.
I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this?
Hi, Miss Forsyth? I mean, yeah, I guess that's okay to mention, right? No? Okay.
This is Akre.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Miss Forsyth. This is Akre. Is it okay if we come in?
Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake...
Okay, the music's now gotten much louder. Let me... turn on that music.
And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook.
Oh, look in the background. Tea is life.
It's nice to finally meet you, Akre. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Perlane is gone as well.
This is the first person who's like... Oh, it's obviously a tea shop. Oh, yeah, I mean... also, Crystal Ball, of course, you know... but maybe in this fucking universe, I guess, Crystal's cool, and that's a fucking Nautilus shell. Hell yeah, I've got a Nautilus shell. They're cool as shit. But yeah, it's obviously a tea shop. But it's interesting that she seems to be the first person that appears to have a good opinion of my mother and aunt. Everybody else has not.
Vivian was such a
Well, then again, we haven't heard anybody talk about my mother in the game, but they definitely did not like my aunt, Perlane.
Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town.
Yo, they didn't give me a choice to give the homunculi. I'm gonna call them homunculi. They didn't give us a chance to give the homunculi the peanuts. Let's go. Let's say, who was that outside? So, who was that outside?
Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him.
Okay, so I thought maybe I thought she opened the door thinking we were somebody else, but she literally opened the door and was speaking to the weird guy that we were looking at. Wayne, right?
Yeah, Wayne.
Okay, so Wayne, that was the person that was there. We'll have to remember that and ask people about Wayne. You knew my mom?
Of course, dear.
I mean, she is old, so yeah, she's been around long enough for that, I guess.
Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth.
Wonk. How did you know that she died?
Oh, Perlane was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an ear full of, bless her heart.
I never met Perlane. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman.
Ha! That's fair, child, but it seemed like the right thing to do.
We need your help. I mean, Stella should probably be taking over the conversation at some point, right? I mean, she knows the lady. Okay. Sethra is all curled up in Reika's arms right now. On top of a pillow? On top of a pillow.
Ah, yes. I suppose pleasantries can wait another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled.
You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff?
I'm not sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. I just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about?
She looks like somebody who would be the, fuck, what's it called? The seeing of the future, the augury reader, fortune teller for, like, you know, from like Hogwarts or something, right? We ran into some creatures out in the woods. These things, I don't even know how to describe them.
I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I.
Sorry, I just had to do a yawn. This wasn't the local wildlife, Mrs. Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out her camera and tilts the screen towards Sybil.
Ah, one of your little videos. What the fuck am I looking at? What shit is this?
That's what her face is saying to me.
Oh god, why are there so many limbs? The teeth? Oh. Where was this?
Oh, the kettle sound effect? Up in the mountain to the northwest.
Within the town limits?
Yes.
I see. Is there any way to make the video bigger and louder if you can?
I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine.
No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. You'd better come with us, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother.
Wait, I like that tension building with the kettle. That was good. That was excellent. This game is like, I can see why this game is really well reviewed, and I can see why. This game is like, Chef's kiss right now. I'm loving this. Keen eye. Kanika's door is covered with stickers, their edges frayed from recent but failed attempts to remove them. This is a childhood room someone was unhappy to return to.
Kanika, come out. We could use a little help.
What, Mom? Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato. And a stranger. Stranger, what are you doing in my house? Oh, for boiled peanuts. It's still not old. It catches me off guard every fucking time. Again, I'm afraid people are going to take them from me if I offer them. I gotta hold on. This is not the right time. Let's see. Out tonight. I'm in the mood for introduce myself. The video. Hi, I'm Akare. Tabitha's cousin? Yep.
Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us.
It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out there.
So it's a laptop, yeah. Yeah, laptop.
Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. There's a lot of dead and sick animals on the recording. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this?
Oh, look, Sailor Moon. Shit, hell yeah.
Oh, I see you.
They didn't even change the name. It's literally Sailor Moon. Yeah, Reika's over there listing off their names. Reika's a big Sailor Moon fan.
I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Akare and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt?
I'm fine, really. I'm okay.
Oh my god. No, remain silent. What the fuck are these answers?
Unfortunately, if these creatures are what I think they are, the two of you are embroiled in something quite sinister. My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they're a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come.
Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Akare with this Talipo crap.
Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. These creatures, the creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite the grisly scene in the woods. But just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is...
Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom. They've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic.
We can't rule that out, not after what we saw.
But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to the animals. You saw that nest. What were those growths? Let's see. Don't buy into this magic nonsense. Y'all are worrying too much. Think more themselves. Yep. I'm doing the keen eye option here. I saw something squirming around in that chicken. Maybe it's some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there. Not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all this up. Okay, the rational explanation is that at the very least we've found actual fucking cryptids, where this is some actual fucking creature that no one's ever fucking seen or heard of, and they're fucking weird as shit.
Well, they're called ditchlings.
Ditchlings with a D.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I said.
I thought you said bitchlings.
No.
Oh, okay. That's what I heard. Okay.
Oh dear. I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late. I should let Akare get some rest. I ran him ragged today with all hiking and running through the woods in terror.
Let's do... Let's do... I can keep going. I'm still wired. I can stay out. I'm still wired from everything that's happened.
Ah, okay. Well, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you called them? That's right. You go on home now and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul.
Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya. Bye. Oh, sorry. Bye, Akare. Yep. Going.
It's excellent. Iced or warm, though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you.
Sybil turns and closes the door behind her.
Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want.
What? Okay. Hell yeah, sleepover. I'm terrified of seeing Tabitha. Yeah. Thanks for the offer. I'm terrified of being alone tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't say I was looking forward to it myself.
It doesn't take long for Stella to fix up the guest room for you. While it's certainly smaller than its counterpart at the estate, it's far better cared for.
Make yourself at home.
Let's ask first of this. Keen Eye. Who was that guy outside of Sybil's? I've never been snuck up on like that before.
Wayne? I haven't really gotten to know the guy. I think he works in the mine.
It might be worth looking into him. You know, you didn't have to do all this, right?
You don't have to worry about that. I'm glad the guest room is finally getting some use.
What do you make of all this?
Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Those creatures out there, and they're doing those creatures are out there, and they're doing something horrible to the local wildlife. I know that some of the things Sybil said were a little weird, but if she is right, and they are an omen, maybe we can change things and stop whatever brought them here before it happens.
It couldn't hurt to poke around town. I have the time.
Agreed.
I should probably try calling Tabitha.
Right. She'd probably like to know you're not dead. Get some rest, Akare. I'll see you in the morning.
You pull out your phone and call. It rings for a moment before she picks up. Where the hell have you been? Hang up on her. Hi, Tabby. Yeah, let's not be confrontational with these. Look, I got suckered into something. Sorry to worry you. This Stella girl I met, this Stella girl had me come with her on this night hike to find cryptids. Ah, so you met Stella then. Ugh, that explains everything. And she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll collect you tomorrow. From the comfort of Stella's guest bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe, and you're warm. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monsters, and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a relaxing week in the mountains with a new friend. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. That's probably the end of the chapter. Oh, we got video. Oh, the eyes. Okay, got a mining statue. Town hall. Oh man, I like that angle with the pillars moving. There's the T. The T. This is also part advertisement for the next chapters, which you actually have to pay for, because you can download and play this. Man, what's going on here? What the hell? Who is that? I don't even know who that was. But yeah, oh man, that's a blood stain. Oh, there's an ominous hole over there with the eyes. Oh, a ditchling. Jack-o'-lantern. But yeah, so the first episode, which we just played here, is free to download and play. Episodes 2 through 4 you have to pay for, and then they haven't come out with the ones after episode 4 yet, but they're currently working on them. There's going to be 7 episodes altogether, which I've already been thinking about. Oh wait, look at all those locks on the door with the scratches and like the bent frames on the door. Oh yeah, what's this all about? So yeah, that's why this kind of felt like it was almost like a trailer advertisement, you know. So yeah, there's going to be 7 episodes altogether by the end of it, which to me sounds like 1 episode per day of the week that we're here until the funeral. 7 days in Scarlet Hollow, 7 episodes. This is the end of episode 1. You can pick up the rest of the game in early access on Steam or itch. Episodes 1 through 3 are out now, and episode 4 is slated for this fall. Episode 4 is out already, yes. So this set needs to get updated then here. If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 2, please save your game now. Saved. Explore, buy the full game. Explore, join Discord. Explore, join us follow us on Twitter. I like that. I like that. I like that they set it up like it was the options, like you're saying stuff. All right. No, this was good. I fucking loved this. Yeah, this is like literally I went on a Steam and I searched for horror games, and then I searched for it by like highest rated, and yeah, the highest rated stuff was all stupid things that aren't really horror games. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but like a bunch of lame like AAA things we all know, and they're horror. But this was like one of the top rated ones that actually seemed like a horror game, and it was overwhelmingly positive what people were saying about it. This was good. I really enjoyed this. All right, we're gonna end it there for tonight. We've got at least one other stream coming up before another spooky stream, and right now I'm thinking next spooky stream probably be episode 2 of Scarlet Hollow. Again, it does suck that the whole thing's not out yet, because we are gonna hit that. We're gonna finish with episode 4 eventually, and then we're gonna have to wait for episode 5 to come out. But supposedly they're planning on having the whole game out by 2024, or at the very least in 2024 will be the last episode release. So at least we're not looking at like 5 years down the road.
Or a less.
Yeah. All right. We're just gonna go ahead and call it there then for the night. No matter who you are, where you are, whenever you're watching this, thanks for watching, guys. It means a lot to me. Stay safe out there, everyone. Love ya.